All right, Bill, post position 3 for Cody's Wish. Are you happy with that post?
I think it'll be okay. I think the post position is fine. He sometimes gets a little bit anxious in the starting gate, so I would prefer if he didn't have to wait in there too long. Sometimes he gets anxious and wants to get out of there.
How do you compare the Cody's Wish of November 2023 to November 2022?
I think very similar. I think he's probably developed over the last year. I think he's a bigger, stronger horse, which he was a lot of horse last year, but I think with the extra year and the extra year of development, he seems like he's come along very nicely. He's quite a handsome specimen.
Bit like yourself.
I don't know about that.
Unraced at the track. How's he taken to training here at Santa?
Good. I mean, he was strong in a couple of his gallops, and his breeze was very good here. He had a very good breeze, coming into the race. Looked very well. He was in hand, and the time was good, and the rider was happy with the way he went.
Of all of the great days that you've had at a racetrack, where does last year's Breeders' Cup sit?
I think it's a dead heat with a lot of them, because they're anytime you win one of these races, it's really quite an accomplishment. I mean, they're the most competitive races, and the first Breeders' Cup race we won was in 1987, and obviously being the first one, that was quite a thrill with theatrical, and we've had some very nice good winners and big days along the way. Cigar was, of course, a very big Breeders' Cup win for us, because it was the culmination of the entire year. He finished undefeated for the year, 10 for 10, and but it's always good to win.
Well, speaking of winners, Elite Power looking to defend his crown in the sprint, can he?
Right. Well, we'll try it again. He seems to be doing well. We're very lucky to have both those horses back and have a second chance. So, I'm hoping we can pull off a winner.
And a word on just a couple of your others, Warlike Goddess in the turf.
Good, very competitive field this year. A lot of Euros come in for it, and looks like maybe, from what everybody says and what I see myself, is that it could be one of the deepest fields we've had in a long time.
And Casa Creed, when you brought this horse to his first Breeders' Cup, did you think he'd be coming back for a fourth?
Well, you never know about those things. I guess we always take it a day at a time in this business. But he's a nice horse, and he's been a real warrior, and a very special horse, because he does show up all the time and gives us a good effort, and once again, that mile turf is always a very competitive race, so he'll have to be on his game and have a good trip to win.
And I just saw, just FYI, she's looking great. Drawn a little wide in the juvenile fillies.
Yes, we're debating whether we think that's a good thing or a bad thing. You always take the risk of being hung up a little wide on the turn, but by the same token, if the field spreads out, you can get a clean trip from out there as well.
Well, Bill, thank you very much for your time. Good luck over Breeders' Cup weekend.
Thank you.